rock at Super Week. I started working with rock at Super Week. And he sort of showed up one day, and Kale was riding out of his mind. You know, I mean, come on. I've been in Cal. He's from where I'm from, Matt. I never knew Kale, who Kale was, until he just came on the circuit a couple of years ago. Evidently, he rode when he was a junior, promising whatever, and then got into the tattoo business. But to tell you the truth, I never knew who he was. Never really thought he was that great. Kind of overweight, kind of sloppy looking, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, I go and, you know, whatever. Kale knows who I am, obviously, because I rode for Saturn, blah, blah, blah. And so we became really friendly. Like, for some reason, he felt this false sense of trust with me, okay? He had no idea about my career, how our team was on Saturday Chicks, and how, you know, we were totally anti-doping, whatever, had a battle against Genevieve. Has no idea. Although, he was getting this feeling like he can trust me, Genevieve. Has no idea. Although, he was getting this feeling like he can trust me with anything, which most guys can, but USADA shows up, and my friends can. I've known you, I mean, you could way trust me more than Kale could ever trust me, you know what I mean? There's people that I'm going to be, you know, friends with forever, and there's people I could give a shit about. And I'll protect my friends to a degree. You know what? Not to a degree, but when I tell you, you'll understand. So, USADA shows up, surprise. Kale got second that day, gets tested, freaks out for some reason, right? And I'm like, whatever, dude, you know. Director takes him to doping. We all take the riders home. Next day, he's freaking out, upset, said he couldn't sleep all night long, Suzanne. And I said, why? He goes, well, I don't know if I can trust you. And I said, well, you know, I don't know. What did you take, dude? And he goes, I took a lot of stuff. He goes, I took EPO, I took, you know, blah, blah, blah. So he's telling me all the stuff that he took before he got tested. So he admitted to me that he had taken EPO. And before that, I didn't even miss a beat. Like, before that, he came into my room and shut the door and asked me where he could get testosterone patches, because all he uses is the gel. And to me, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm cool as a cucumber. You would have never have known that I was totally like, you fucking doper. Do you realize what our sport is going through? I was trying to just take it all in and just, I guess I kind of entrapped him a little bit, and when he asked me for the testosterone patches, I just said, dude, I don't know where you get that shit. You know, I don't know. Ask somebody else. But I have no idea. But I didn't make you sound like, are you an idiot? But
I said you should have sent him to USA Cycling.
I know. I mean, so anyways, push comes to shove, he tests positive, or he gets this test, he's freaking out about it. And me never being in this position before, I didn't know what to do, so I called Frankie the tour. And I said, Frankie, this is, you know, Kale's taking EPO. I mean, what the fuck, you know? This is a new team, blah, blah, blah. So Frankie said, no worries, you know, I'll take care of it. Frankie calls, you know, the heads of the Rock and Republic bullshit, Michael Ball and everybody. And they say they're going to suspend Kale until the test comes back. If the test comes back positive, they're going to fire him. But then, so he took him off 2 races, and they brought him back. And he was such a fucking dick. And I was pissed because
When was this?
I knew he was, what?
Was this year?
Yeah, this all happened Super Week. So they brought him back for Nationals. They wouldn't let him go for the win. They made him work for Respond. But this whole time I'm thinking, when I found out he was coming back, you know, for Nationals, in my heart I'm just going, oh my God, I cannot support this guy who's doing EPO, right? I cannot support it. So I called USADA and I reported him anonymously. So, they had the test. They got the test back, and the test came back positive. It's almost a month ago he got his letter. So my concern, what I'm trying to do is, you know, I have a lawyer, and I'm just trying to, I think I'm trying to just find out as much as I can about Kale. And what people know about Kale, and just, you know, because my lawyer eventually will ask me, and you thought I have asked me, do you know anybody who knows anything about, you know, Kale? And so I can give them some names, you know, like maybe Respond, or maybe, you know, people who I think that don't agree with it, but, you know, may say something. But so my question, I guess why I called you is I thought maybe you had called, you knew about his what, had, or knew somebody that he was dealing drugs to, like, because evidently he's also being investigated for that as well.
Yeah,